Hello, everyone. I'm Fanbase Press President Bryant Doan.
Hi, and I'm Barbara Dillon, Editor-in-Chief of Fanbase Press. For the past 11 years, Fanbase Press has explored the humanization of superheroes with titles like The Gamma Gals, where everyone can be a superhero, and the Eisner-nominated Quince, about a teenager who garners superpowers at her quinceañera, but only for the year that she's 15.
Now, coming in the summer of 2022, Fanbase Press is proud to announce its latest foray into the superhero genre with Ripple Effects, a 5-issue comic book series that aims to further examine the humanity of superpowered beings by focusing on a hero with an invisible and incurable disease.
The talented creative team behind Ripple Effects includes series creator, writer, and colorist Jordan Hart, illustrator Bruno Chiroleu, flatter Shane Kadlecik, letterer Oceano Ransford, and cover artist Justin C. Harder.
This is a superhero story that honors all the loved elements of the genre: incredible powers, emotionally distinct characters, comedic moments, and of course, plenty of action. But what sets it apart is a positive, person-first representation about life with a chronic disease, which just so happens to also include superhuman abilities.
Before we tell you more about the new series coming from Fanbase Press, series creator Jordan Hart is here to share more about the world of Ripple Effects and the inspiration behind it.
Ripple Effects takes place in the modern-day Los Angeles we all know, with one small tweak: the presence of a handful of superpowered human beings. Our window into this world is through George Gibson, an aspiring novelist living in Long Beach. 3 years before the story begins, George developed an acute case of type 1 diabetes. Living with a defective pancreas that can't produce insulin, George's condition is something that must be monitored and treated daily. However, one thing George doesn't have to worry about is physical injury. Unknown to all except his nurse, he's one of 5 superpowered humans in Los Angeles. Externally, nothing can injure George, but if he fails to inject insulin when needed, he'll die within hours. His nemesis isn't some masked supervillain or a magical artifact. It's his own body. 40% of Americans struggle with invisible illnesses, some more lethal than others. A story about a superhero who deals with weekly doctor visits, crushing medical debt, and the anxiety of needing a medicine to stay alive seems long overdue. This story has been a long time in the making, and one that's very personal to me, as I have thrombophilia, which is an incurable blood clotting condition. And as a matter of fact, the idea for Ripple Effects came to me while I was hospitalized with blood clots in my lungs. To me, sometimes it feels like the majority of stories portray illness as something that must be defeated or beaten. So with Ripple Effects, I wanted to give a realistic first-hand look at what it's really like to live with a chronic disease and with an incurable illness. And I wanted to hit home the fact that no one is defined by their illness. It helps make them who they are, but it is not all that they are. I hope that Ripple Effects will provide greater awareness into invisible illnesses. I feel like it's pretty underrepresented in a lot of the mediums out there. So I'm hoping to take my favorite genre, the superhero genre, the genre that I grew up with and basically lived in, and put my spin into a new story and a new entry that hopefully will be viewed as a fun and uplifting entry into the legendary superhero genre.
We're incredibly proud for Fanbase Press to serve as the home for Ripple Effects. We can't wait to share this exciting and insightful new series with you.
Ripple Effects is scheduled to begin releasing issue to issue digitally in the summer of 2022, with a physical trade paperback following soon after. The physical trade paperback is actually now currently available for pre-order through the Fanbase Press website.
Those who pre-order a copy of the Ripple Effects trade paperback by August 1st, 2022 will receive an exclusive print illustrated and signed by series creator Jordan Hart.
Be sure to stop by rippleeffectscomic.com and pre-order your copy of Ripple Effects.
And follow both Fanbase Press and Ripple Effects on Facebook and Twitter.
We look forward to bringing another fantastic comic title your way from Fanbase Press, where we celebrate fandoms and create new ones.
Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, I'm Marielle.
And I'm Simon.
And we're from Blue Fox Comics. Founded in 2015, we've grown to become a successful publisher of distinct, character-driven, high-quality comics and graphic novels.
From slice of life through sci-fi, fantasy, horror and many, many more, we have genres to suit everyone of all ages. All our titles can be found on our website bluefoxcomics.com in both physical and digital formats with low-cost shipping worldwide from our base in Linlithgow, Scotland.
Blue Fox Comics are very proud to sponsor Fanbase Press's 2021 Virtual Celebrating Fandoms Week. Have a great day.